Hey y'all, this is Jared, Delta Motorsports League. I wanted to make a quick video to talk about what I think is the most fun road racing car on the iRacing platform at the moment. And as the clickbaity title suggests, it's not even a road car. It's the newly updated for 23 S2 late model stock car. I don't want to go on and on about why I think it's so great. I think I have a video where I do a test lap. It's maybe the third attempt lap that I did around the Nordschleife. I'm using base, the baseline, what is it, road.sto setup. The only change that I've made is just to the final drive ratio, which I think in the video I'm using a 339. I had started out with 329, but it probably could be quite a bit more aggressive. I mean, you could probably try 349, maybe even 359. I just tried to find something that had a little bit more top end to where you could maximize, the final straight on the VLN. But anyway, to the point, the things that make this car so amazing, as many of you know, I have this deep burning desire to do an all stock car road racing series because I think they're just so fun to drive. But with your traditional stock cars, whether that's ARCA or truck, or if you're talking about Xfinity or you're talking about next gen, they can be quite difficult for one to set them up to make them pliable. Not extremely difficult, but everything about those cars is designed to turn left, right? Um, on top of that, even when you do have a good setup, you inevitably end up driving those cars with a very light touch. You're going to have to exhibit, otherworldly throttle control. And if you're like me and a lot of other people are, when you drive those cars, we're not using any kind of clutch assists. Same thing with this car. Lots of manual downshift blips and clutch usage and things like that. Especially on the more premier stock car series like the trucks, XFin and Next Gen. Even in those cars, you have to do quite a bit of short shifting to even keep those cars straight. Even in a straight line, you're not going to be able to max out throttle till you've got some decent amount of speed. I don't know if that's part of what makes this car so good. I don't know if it's just the aero package. I have no clue, but it feels more like a GT car than a stock car. It's that well balanced. It's more like they took a GT car and taught it to turn left rather than starting with a starting with a stock car and teaching it to turn both ways, right? It's absolutely amazing. So I don't want to go on and on about it. I just wanted to point that out. If you own this car already, if you already owned the late model stock when they did the update, they've automatically updated it to the new model. I know they mentioned in the past the patch notes with the release that Dale Jr. actually did a final pass for quality on this car before they pushed it to production. I don't know if he had something to do with it. I kind of doubt it. I don't know whose idea it was to have such a well balanced car that can turn both left and right, but it's amazing. So once again, if you own the car, if I piqued your interest enough to check it out, grab it, go run your favorite road course. Let me know what you think in the comments if you feel like doing that. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't think I am, but I think that anybody that tries this thing, I don't know how you could not enjoy it. Certainly, it has no ABS, it has no traction control, but it will absolutely blow your mind. Compared to the Porsche Cup car, the 992, which I have the most experience driving on the VLN, it is easier to drive than the Porsche 992, which isn't an extremely hard car to drive. It's a little bit difficult because of its nuances, right? You have to remember Pendulum Jesus is always riding shotgun, but this car, it's just unreal. You have to check it out. So anyway, that's all I wanted to do is just make a quick video, point this out, see if some of you guys will drive it. Some of y'all or end up watching this video, I know it's like a big engagement thing on YouTube. Like and subscribe. I don't care about that. But I would be curious what more of you actually legitimately think. If you could leave a comment if you drive the car, let me know what you think about it. I think it's the best driving stock car on the platform that they've maybe ever had in terms of road car. And I don't know that it's that it's not one of the best road cars on the platform at the moment. So anyway, without further ado, here's the video. It's just a quick, I think it's maybe the third lap I run around the VLN. Yeah, I make some mistakes. It's not a big deal. I'm more or less just trying to show how easy it is to get this thing around there, and at the same time, how aggressively you can drive it. So anyway, there you go. Hope you guys enjoy it.
you